heavy, heavy. You got so heavy, baby. Heavy, heavy. You got so heavy on me. All right, this is a good snack though. I gotta get back to work.
So I wanted to show you guys some of my morning routines that I have. Usually each day I start my day out with a different sort of drink. My morning drinks are constantly changing. Now, I have been super caffeine sensitive for a really long time, and so I'm actually making this green tea for my husband. He's not very caffeine sensitive, but also he always says that his tea is too hot. Shout out to Yeti. They make the best cups. Like, we love Yeti. So I make him green tea sometimes, like this is just this morning's drink, and he doesn't ever drink it until after lunch because he says it's too hot. So I'm just making him some green tea. I don't ever drink green tea on an empty stomach because I am super caffeine sensitive. So I do drink caffeine from time to time, especially for the antioxidants with green tea, but I just never do it on an empty stomach. For me, when I have caffeine, it manifests as really bad anxiety. I do notice the issues with that when I drink it on an empty stomach. So today I'm just starting my day off with some cayenne pepper and warm lemon water. Sometimes I like to start my mornings off with a mix of cayenne pepper, lemon, and water on an empty stomach. You know, it kind of gets things moving, if you know what I mean. But seriously, cayenne pepper is known for its crazy health benefits. It helps with digestion, it can get your blood flowing, and it even supports heart health. In fact, I was actually listening to a lecture by Dr. Barbara O'Neill, and she was saying that cayenne pepper can stop a heart attack. So she was talking about somebody at one of her workshops who was having a heart attack, and she immediately gave them some cayenne pepper, and it stopped the heart attack. So there's a ton of research out there about that. Anyway, the lemon adds a fresh kick. It kind of helps detox the liver. It gives a nice dose of vitamin C to start the day. And I don't know, these two are kind of like the perfect combo of a wake-up call for your whole body. It just boosts the circulation, it fires up your metabolism, and it just helps balance your system. I know some people find the cayenne pepper hard to get down, but if you just start with like 1/4 of a teaspoon and work your way up, it's a really great way to start the day. It makes me feel really good. And as I mentioned in some of my videos, I don't drink with meals. So after I drink this, I usually wait whatever I'm drinking. I usually wait for an hour before I eat something. So anyway, after I'm done making whatever morning drink I'm making, I walk my husband to the door, give him 1,000 kisses, beg him to quit his job so he can be at home and hang out with me all day long. Does anybody else feel like that? I mean, especially coming off the holiday season, we've been together a lot lately, and I'm sending him back to work, which I'm like, I don't want you to go to work. I mean, I do, but I don't. But actually, during the filming of this video and the next couple of videos, we actually did not have water for 2 days. We had snow, and the snow caused the city pipes to burst, and so we were without water for 2 days. So even though he left me on this particular day, he came back home for a couple days, which was really nice. So anyway, I'm just sipping my tea, and now I'm going to show you guys what I eat in a day. And also, I love this new wearable blanket. It was one of my Christmas presents. So I'm loving it, and you guys are going to see a lot of it in the next few videos. It is now 10:22 a.m. and my husband just called and he's like, I'm hungry. I was just thinking that I'm hungry too. Now, since we just got back from Christmas, New Year's vacation, I did not order eggs from our farm, which is, how did I forget to do that? So we opted for store-bought eggs, which, listen, you guys, if you want delicious eggs, stop eating store-bought eggs. They're so my aunt had, I don't know what kind of eggs she had, but they tasted so weird to me. If I'm in this predicament, I always get these eggs pasture raised from the store. They're a little pricey, but they taste as close to what I can get at my farm. So I'm gonna make eggs for lunch, some broccoli, organic broccoli, and I'm gonna split this beef strip steak from the grocery store. Like I said, didn't make it to the market, and I do have some stuff in my freezer, but just for a quick lunch for me and my hubby, I'm gonna give us this eggs, the steak, broccoli, and I guess if we're a little extra hungry at the end, I might give us some sardines as well. High protein, keeps you satiated, so that's what we're gonna have right now. All right, so if you want the perfect egg, bring the water to a boil, and then you're going to gently set the eggs in, if you like your eggs runny, and you're gonna set the timer for 7 minutes and 30 seconds, and it'll be runny a little bit in the middle. Yeah, so this is how I love making eggs. I put them in hot water for 7 minutes and 30 seconds, and it gives me a nice runny egg. Put some cold water. Since doing carnivore, I also eat my meat pretty rare. So you guys know that I love the Instant Pot. It's one of my favorite kitchen appliances. I'm just putting the broccoli in here. I'm not doing much. I'm just gonna steam the broccoli. And just pressure. It's on 3 hours, but whatever. I'm gonna let it pressure cook for about 7 minutes. Depends on how crunchy you want it. If you want it soft or kind of crunchy, probably do 7 to 10. So there is my steamed broccoli after about 7 minutes. I also love to use nutritional yeast. It is super high in B vitamins, and so I like to put it on my eggs. My husband doesn't usually have it on his. He likes to put other stuff on his eggs, but I always usually put nutritional yeast. So this is our brunch. It's pretty early. Since we just ate, I'm now going to go ahead and take one of my magnesium supplements. I always supplement magnesium, and then I'll probably take the last 2 before bed. And then I also take, now that I had fat via my eggs, vitamin D usually absorbs better with fat. So since I had that fat with my eggs, I'm going to take my vitamin D3 with the MK7, K2, which helps distribute calcium to the bones. So I got the magnesium, vitamin D. Obviously, I'm not getting any sun right now because it's so cold here. It's been like 30 minutes since my meal. I don't drink with meals. Just take a nice little sip. We are still on the... My husband gave me the blessing to buy a water filter system, but I'm totally overwhelmed. Don't know what to buy. So this is like the last piece of plastic we have in our house is the bottled water. So anyway, I'm gonna get some work done and then I'll be back for dinner. It's now 1:47. I'm gonna have some Gouda cheese. I used to love having like fruit. Like I am a fruit girl. I love fruit. I've always loved fruit. But I do notice since going on a more animal-based diet and being more carnivorous, that when you eat the fruit, it kind of just makes me want more sugar. Sugar makes you have even more so of a sweet tooth. And right now, because of the holidays, I'm really just trying to deactivate that sweet tooth a little bit. We don't have a lot of Gouda left, very little, but I love this Gouda cheese. It's a hard cheese. So like in Ayurvedic medicine, they say that hard cheese is probably like not the best cheese for you, but I'm really trying to get a hold of spiking blood sugar, and really prioritizing protein. Because when you prioritize protein and fat, you don't have those cravings, those crazy cravings. We had this as like a sandwich cheese because he wanted to make grilled cheeses with my sourdough bread, which also I'm gonna have to eat some sourdough this month because I have lots of recipes that I have been practicing on and playing with. So I've gotta perfect these sourdough chocolate chip cookies with freshly milled grains. But anyway, with that, I'm still trying to practice not spiking blood sugar, but cheese. So in my week of eating, we're having cheese as a snack right now. And it's 1:51. So you know what? Even though I'm having cheese, I feel like I'm hungry. So I'm gonna have a piece of dark chocolate. Oh no, I got this from my husband for Christmas. He can have it on special occasions. I run a hard ship. This is 100% dark. 100%. The one that I got him for Christmas has sugar in it. So I put that in his stocking for Christmas. I put all snacks in his Christmas stocking because I run a tight ship around here.
Snacks, guys. I've got snacks. You want some?
He never gets snacks, so this is a
I know,
holiday.
you shouldn't give me snacks. Because we're an ingredients household.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Having snacks.
Thank you, my love.
Snacks. We never have snacks.
Come here, my love.
I told you I didn't get you anything.
This is totally fine.
Yep.
No!
Love you.
Love you too.
Merry Christmas.
But you know what? I've never had anchovies. But we gotta go. I'm gonna have anchovies and dark chocolate. Antioxidants. I'm gonna have 2 squares. I will say dark chocolate does have saturated fat in it. This dark chocolate from Alter Eco has 11 grams of saturated fat. The serving size is 4 sections though. So anyway, this is the cleanest chocolate that I have found. This Alter Eco brand. Let's try these anchovies. Okay, I'm excited. I've never had anchovies before. It's just so weird that they're in like these strippies. Oh. Okay. Oh. They're so salt. Ooh. The level of salt on these. Oh my God. I can't eat this. This is not something in my mind. I knew. Listen, you guys. In my mind, I knew this was something that you don't eat on its own, because I was like, why would they give you so little in one tiny little jar? Oh, they don't taste bad. They just taste like a way, I don't even want to say a way stronger version of sardines. I love sardines, but these are like, they're chewy. The anchovies are chewy and they're salty. I can't do that. That has to be mixed with something. That has to be mixed with like a bowl. Anchovies on their own are a no. When you're trying to kill the cravings, I mean, I could eat some butter right now because butter totally stops cravings. Man, anchovies are different. And I also love these brand. These are a little pricey. These are kind of more of a treat. I do like these. I feel like they're really good quality. They're not in a can. They're in a jar. There's 32 grams of protein, 400 milligrams of calcium, 2.7 milligrams of iron. My mom got me on this brand. And I love, for me, I hate cans. And I love things in a glass jar. If I had my husband's blessing, I would only buy these. But he'd throw a fit if I was buying sardines at $12 a pop. He wouldn't be happy. So we do the Costco one sometimes, but I do like to get a couple of those every month because I just feel like it's clean. And I think those ones are also from Spain, where their sardine supply is like the best. If you haven't, you've got to make my barley bowl. I have a barley bowl here on the channel, and then I also have a quinoa bowl on the channel. And I swear to you, if you make them and you top it with sardines, my girlfriend swore. She was like, oh my God, this is so good. You drizzle like lemon, lime, sweet potato, the barley, you know, some greens, like some kale or something, some bell pepper, and you mix it all up with the sardines in it, and then you drizzle the olive oil from the sardines onto the bowl. It's so good. And some pepper flakes. So good. Kind of wish I was having that now. That bowl is kind of heavy in the carbs. It's heavy in carbs. Yeah, I'm really been cutting back on my carbs. You guys can see in some of my videos, I was looking a little heavy. Heavy. You got so heavy, baby. Heavy. You got so heavy on me. All right, this is a good snack though. I gotta get back to work. Our gym canceled class because of the weather. If they cancel today in 30 degrees, they're for sure canceling tomorrow in 11. Did you say it's gonna be 11, babe?
In the morning or later tonight, I think it's 11.
Yeah, they're gonna cancel tomorrow. So we're gonna go for a walk.
And I'll walk out?
In the snow. What did you just say?
I said you're paying homage to Mother Russia, comrade.
Mother Russia.
Yeah, you're wearing a Klitschko hat.
So me and my husband, whenever we don't go to the gym, we always do our best to go for a walk. Ideally, I would love for us to go to the gym and go for a walk every day, but it doesn't always happen that way. So we still went for a walk. I feel like if you're a married lady or if you're married and you're always looking for a way to connect, something that's inexpensive, and you just want to connect with your person, I think like walks have been so amazing for us. When we go on walks, we just have so much fun connecting, talking. When we've had arguments before, walks always just, I don't know. There's just something about a walk that can center you both. You're out in nature, you're holding hands, and it just brings back the simplicity of life. So we love going for walks. And golly, I didn't realize there were so many health benefits to walks too. So today it was a walk in the freezing cold.
Please don't fall.
It's cold. Let's go home.
Whew. Cold, my hands are
I didn't
frozen.
take a shower.
No sweats first.
No, I didn't take a shower.
Oh, that was cold. So cold. So it's 6:45 and I'm eating a little later than I wanted to, but I got a little busy, so now I'm having my last meal of the day. Well, I'm gonna have milk before bed and I'll record that, but let me show you what I'm having for dinner. So this is a piece of wild caught salmon. I got distracted, left it in the oven a little longer than I'd hoped. And this is this delicious Greek sauce that I made, and I love putting this on my fish. It's basically 100% olive oil, garlic, oregano, some salt, and lemon. And it's so refreshing and so delicious.
So I actually wanted to have a butternut squash tonight with this salmon, but when I cut into it, it was no good. I got it from our farm a while ago, and I just let it sit on the counter, I guess, for way too long. Even though butternut squash usually has like a 6-month counter time. So anyway, tonight I'm just having the salmon, and tonight I will have my raw milk. So you guys might see those little white creases on my eyes. Oops. I use beef tallow. I'm going to put my beef tallow recipe, my beef tallow lotion recipe. I put it on my face, and so sometimes it just creases in my eyes.
All right, it is literally 9 on the dot. It's a little late. I was busy doing some work, but I'm starting to feel cortisol spikes because I didn't have any sugar today. And so, did I have sugar? No, I had no sugar today. And I don't sleep well with no sugar. So I'm going to go ahead and make my raw milk smoothie.
This is my raw milk smoothie. I'm using 1 cup of raw milk. I'm using some wild blueberries. The ice cubes that I dropped in are actually frozen pieces of colostrum, which I love to have. It's full of probiotics. I added in a scoop of collagen peptides for my skin, my nails, and I also put in some maca powder, which is really good for libido. If you're somebody who does not have a libido, maca powder is really good. And then I also added in a little bit of shatavari, and then finally a little bit of raw honey from our local farm. I love this drink. It's absolutely delicious. The one thing that I forgot to do was to pour in my magnesium capsules into the smoothie. So I usually always put magnesium in this so that it will help calm my nervous system before bed. So there you guys go. This was a day of eating as an animal-based person. Some sugar in here at the end, but this is kind of a typical day of what I eat and how I eat. So this drink is really delicious. Don't forget to supplement your magnesium. Pretty much everybody is deficient because our soil is depleted. So make sure if you don't have any other supplement that you do supplement with magnesium. Have a good night.